Outside on the corner where I caught the bus, thinking in my head it's colder than I thought it was. Sometimes life is like that, and you just quiver your lips, whisper a wish, hoping someone might give us deliverance. Now deliver this message, think I could live with this mess if you could just give a few seconds to come and sit in my presence. And yes, it is so precious, yes, it is a blessing. Next, I'll attempt to express it with every heavy breath, cause just to make it worth it, and just to make it real, you always made it perfect, and that's the way I feel. Sometimes we think too much, and we lose control, but it's not what you know, no, it's who you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you've had them too. Live for you in this E3 preview, live on the Dukect Lounge. And for guest 2, this song is Solace from it is Legend of Zelda OC Remix Solace. This is actually a rap song from OC Remix. Great song. And honestly, the link will be the end of this. I'll give you the link to the YouTube, what have you, where you can listen to it. Hopefully, you can listen to it after the show because it is a very good song. So I will put this YouTube thing up there, as you know, because again, it's probably one of my favorite songs to listen to. You know, when I have some good time, what have you. It's by the Joker, and let's see, put the link right here. It is from Remixers 2P / the Joker. So really is a good song from OC Remix. All right. Okay, people, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is the E3 preview, and I will also be talking a little TNA Impact about how the whole Rampage Jackson and all that crazy stuff. And remember, if you want to contact and call me, and what have you, the phone number is 724-444-7444. Once again, the number is 724-444-7444. And the call ID, texting me, Dukect, is 92417. Once again, the call ID is 92417. If you have downloaded the TalkShoe Pro 2.0 app, it's free. You can just use your shoe phone, connect, and bam! You have a microphone, you can talk to me, Dukect, live and uninterrupted. But if you don't have either, we have the chat room on lock. So use the chat room to ask the questions about how the whole thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, E3 is almost upon us. And, well, the Xbox One is not looking good out of the gate. According to this CNN article, CNN Tech from Larry Frum, it basically says up to this game, this system, honestly, I don't know if either Microsoft is trolling us or they really are so inept and so completely, or they just completely feel us gamers are content. They don't care about us at all. They're just trying to compete with Apple. I don't know which. Please tell me, because here it is, that the Xbox One, you can't really do use games, what have you. It's basically it. It's just amazing how they have completely destroyed it. Exactly. There's no really use games or what have you. And now it always has to be online. It has to be an hour a day. You have to be at least an hour to go online for this. And I'm like, really? I can go offline because what if something happens? I mean, there are some situations where you are going to have to be like, you know what, I can have online today. I'm blessed the fact that I have at least like a good wireless internet connection. But for whatever reason, what if something, power outage or, I don't know, I can't go and go take my Xbox with me to say MagFest or things like that, and I can't get to online or anything else. Sorry, you're outside of luck. You can't play any games. And add on top of the fact that there will be no backwards connectivity, no anything else. I don't know what's going on here. Why is this happening? Why has this happened to a console, a maker that, for the most part, to me, the Xbox 360, while it wasn't as financially up there with the Wii or what have you, to me, it's probably one of the best consoles of this generation. I feel they had the games were there. I felt like the online system, regardless of what the bio and horrible stuff on Xbox Live, I think it's a very good system. You have great stuff like Netflix and all this type of great stuff that adds to the console, not just makes it important and all that type of stuff. This sort of stuff. I still enjoy watching stuff on my Xbox, watching Netflix on my Xbox or YouTube, what have you, and playing the arcade games, which supposedly you can't even transfer. It's just and then not only that, you have to have a Kinect device, which again I don't even use. I don't use the Kinect at all. I don't use. I mean, I use the Kinect for my workouts, but there are people who just don't even use it. In fact, for my personal opinion, and my experience from using the Xbox Kinect, I can't use it. I mean, and sometimes it doesn't even work. I'm watching a movie, or I'm watching a series like Red Dwarf or Blackadder or the Avengers or somebody of Heroes, and it just like goes pause. It pauses, it rewinds on its own. I don't know, maybe the character on the television said pause or rewind or something related to that, but next thing you know, or sometimes it just exits out altogether. I'm sitting here watching, and next thing you know, I'm back to the Netflix screen. I'm like, what the hell? I have everything connected. I'm like, you know what? I have to disconnect my Kinect because it's getting to be so much of a hassle that even if all the supposed positive stuff of waving things in front of you and everything else, well, it seems that it just goes off like because it doesn't truly work. It's not 100%. I just it is everything else. It just to me, and I honestly feel that it's not all Microsoft's fault. For most part, it's basically the publishers who do this type of stuff. The publishers who have this idea. The publishers who put this stuff on there, like they need to have always on DRM or whatever type of stuff, just to make their games, to make sure that they still get those grubby hands and profit margins. I'm just, fuck them. I'm sorry. I'm trying to curb my language, but it just, when you see this type of stuff, when you see things like this on an Xbox console, a console that was really, I was looking forward to. I was looking forward to this because after the PS4 debacle, after the Wii U's, basically doing the same stuff, I mean, having just, all this is a touch screen that has no new games on it. I was like, okay, Microsoft alone, at least they're going to have that. They're going to at least be number one on my stand because both Nintendo and Sony don't know what the hell they're doing. But I was just amazed at that press conference, and they failed so hard. I don't get it. You know what? I'm not even going to, I don't know. I'm questioning the buying a Wii U because, with the whole Xbox, the whole Let's Play stuff, it's crazy. It is insane. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I'm losing my mind here. But anyway, let's see. What other things at E3 is going to be, that is going to be interesting. And the PS4. The PS4, to me, looks, they're gearing up for an E3. Supposedly they're going to be showing, according to IGN.com, they're going to have at least 40 games across the PS4, PS3, and the PlayStation Vita with a PS3. And the games are going to supposedly be Beyond Two Souls from Quantum Dream, Destiny from Bungie, Drive Club from Evolution Studios, The Evil Within from Tango Gameworks, Gran Turismo 6, Infamous Second Son, Killzone Shadowfall, Killzone Mercenary from Guerrilla Games, The Last of Us from Naughty Dog. I think that's already out, so I don't know why they're showing that at E3. See, you have Terray from Media Molecule, Wolfenstein, The New Order, great, another damn shooter, and probably any more. I mean, what have you? I just don't even. I don't know. It just seems to be really depressing. It just seems there's a lot of shooters, and I am not really into the PS. Some people are jumping to the PS4 because how badly Microsoft fucked up. I'm sorry. I still look at both of these consoles, and I'm like, you know what? Why should I play either of them? Both are just not for me. They're basically doing all this type of stuff that are pushing me away. So why should I put my hard-earned money on either side? And I would love hearing the questions or what have you here with the guests or what have you. I want to know what you are looking forward to. See, we got guests too. We got Tony from my Raw or Sin Days. Hope you can shout out here and everything else. Get things like that. Let's see. Hopefully I want him to get his chime in. Remember, you can always call in. The phone number, as always, is 724-444-7444. And the call ID, the connected music CT, is 92417. And remember, if you got that shoe phone, you just connect. You go down here, see the shoe phone, you got that green connecting. Bam, you can talk to me right instantly, and I can just go and put you on cue, and we can have that nice conversation. Guest Street right here, thank you so much for joining. You're just waiting for E3 as well. I want to hear what your thoughts about E3 as well, which game you're looking at, because right now I'm just bitching about both both Xbox One and PS4. Well, let's look at the Wii U. The Wii U E3. Let's see what is going to be. Well, I know Wii U is not going to be at E3. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be, and supposedly there's going to be there's going to be a price cut of the Wii U. According to GamePolitics.com, there's going to be a Wii U price cut at E3. That's going to be interesting. And supposedly there's going to be these new games that they're not going to be at E3 have a presentation, but they will have a presence. So I don't know what games are going to be. It's not going to be Mario. Yeah, they're going to make a day of it. Honestly, I'm going to try to as well. I'm going to make a day of it and everything else and watch it, because I am going to enjoy watching E3 this year. Or just seeing the more schadenfreude of everything else. So remember, I just want to get everything else here. Because this, to me, is just going to be a very interesting E3, because this console generation, to me, looks really bad. And I just can't, I don't know. I feel like I just want something interesting. I want something that if I want to go and shell out $200, $300, or $400, which I honestly, when I look at these consoles and I look at these specs and all that type of stuff, they're not going to cost $300. It's going to cost around $400 or $500, man. It is going to be scary. Because honestly, again, I want something great. I truly do. But in the end, I'm not that truly pumped up for it. Anyway, I'm going to take a small little break. I'll be right back, and hopefully I'll get some comments for y'all or what y'all feelings about E3 and everything else. So, with that said, I'll take a little break here, listen to some more OC Remix, and we'll be right back here on the Dukect Lounge. Thank you so much for joining me, Dukect. When we get back live, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Dukect Lounge. Phone number, as always, is 724-444-7444. Once again, the number is 724-444-7444. And the call ID to connect to me, Dukect. As always, we got a number. I think this is Tony. Oh, what's up, Tony? Is this it? This you? All right, let me get you a better intro. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, from Tony's Tech Talk and, more importantly, from Raw is Sin whenever it's on, Tony!
Hello.
Everyone, thank you. Thank you so much, man, for being on here. And
Hey, no
E3,
problem.
All right, E3 is a couple days away, and what are you thinking about right now, E3, the whole Xbox One and all that craziness, man? Because, I know you probably feel the way I feel. It's like, how can a company which had a huge start, they had it just a start, and they were on the goal line, and they just fumbled the ball.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I see the whole thing going. You know, I mean, Microsoft genuinely shot themselves in the foot with this to an almost an unbearable degree. To deal with, first off, basically, now when it comes to their reveal, they're talking about their console or whatever. They did one up Sony in the fact of that, they actually showed their console. The only problem is their console looks like a VCR from 1983.
I still say it looks like a Philips CDI, but go ahead.
Yeah, I would either say that or a Beta or a frickin' Betamax. But honestly, I could get past the visual aspect of how it looks, because how it looks is is not always it's not going to dictate how it's going to do. I mean, I will say this: look at the GameCube. I thought that thing looked terrible, and the thing was one of the best sellers. Of course, it also had Nintendo backing, but so yeah. But anyway, in regards to Microsoft, in this last pre-E3, I don't want to say conference, but in this last E3 reveal type thing, they had an opportunity here to really clarify some things, and it's just well, some things might be like this, but we're going to make it up. We're going to make it up to you with this, and they did nothing. They pretty much instilled what we feared would happen. The console itself has to be on. It has to be online at least once every 24 hours. That has been confirmed. The Kinect cannot be taken off of the console, otherwise it renders the console ineffective. That has been confirmed. But you know what they were touting about? You could turn your Kinect off.
It is, but that's what.
Yeah. Okay. See, I just wanted to make sure people know. I want to make sure people understand this. The one feature that they're touting about, the one feature that they're so proud of, we can do that now. We can do that without having the frickin' thing even plugged in.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just amazing. And I just found this joint right now is loaning or renting games won't be available at launch. So basically, if you want to have these new launch titles, which, mostly are going to be crap, so you have to wait a while and hold on to it. So and what have you. So you can't rent the person's game or anything else. You can't do that. It's just amazing. And guess who is behind this? EA, Activision, and Ubisoft.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. The whole thing about EA getting rid of the multi-passes. Everybody was coming in their pants when EA said, "Oh, they're getting rid of the online passes or the season passes." It's like, yeah, that's great. Shouldn't have happened to begin with, but that was just a precursor because of the fact that, oh, by the way, we reserved the okay. Let me explain for those that are not aware. Microsoft's official status on the used games. It will play used games. That has been confirmed. However, it's and like J-Lo, this is a big but, there are several restrictions, and restrictions is the key word. You can loan your game to a friend, but okay, let's say hypothetically, let's say Duke, if I tell you oh, I'm through with this, I'm through with Call of Duty Ghost, Duke, I'm gonna give it to you. If you've been on my friends list for less than 30 days, you can't play it. You have to be on the friends list for at least 30 days in order to do the used games thing, and that exchange can only happen one time. Once.
Wow.
Uno. As in less than two.
It's, and I don't want to be this negative and what have you, because I want this to be a good console. No, great console. But it just seems the more and more I hear about this stuff, it's more and more I'm like, I'm thinking, a pass Xbox, a pass. It's just, and the sad part is, and this is my cynical part talking, is that all Microsoft would have to do is basically have another exclusive Call of Duty map pack, and everyone would buy it crazy.
Okay, let me just get on the whole Call of Duty thing. This is another issue that Microsoft thought that they could just sweep under the rug, and thought that it was going to be all rainbows and unicorns. It's like, oh well, we have to appeal to our gamer fan base. Throw Call of Duty up there, because that's exactly what that. Because if you watched, I sat down and watched the entire Xbox One reveal, if you want to call it that, the whole hour, which was pathetic. I will just say that. And the whole time, they kept talking about TV. Watch TV from your console. No, that's what I got a TV for. It's
by the way, speaking of that, Tony, they're actually going to put achievements while watching television.
The fuck you say?
Yes. There's going to be, you can actually have achievements while watching television with your Xbox One.
Okay. I say this as a true achievement whore. That's ridiculous.
Oh, I just can't wait for all the achievements,
Anybody Anybody that knows me knows that I love getting achievements. I'm a proclaimed achievement whore. But even I will not sell myself out that. It's like, ooh, I got an achievement for what did you watch? Jersey Shore? You poor bastard. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, no. No, I mean, now if there are achievements for shows that I already watch, like your Breaking Bads, like your Pawn Stars, let's see what else. What else do I don't really watch that much TV. I only have a TV for playing games now. But like Raw or TNA, that's fine. But I'm not going to go out of my way to be like, ooh, it's like, what's a bad TV show right now? Oh, the Big Bang Theory's on. I must watch it for the achievements. No, I'm not going to do that.
Exactly. It's so sad. They're hitching their rag into a medium that is, honestly, to be frank with you, is dying. And the reason why it is dying for the most part is gaming. It just really is. And also, here's something even more sad. Supposedly, that someone on Reddit claims that Microsoft employees monitoring Reddit and making positive posts about the Xbox One. I know. It's just
wait. You mean to tell me that Microsoft employees are making false accusations, are making false reports about the Xbox One? For shame.
It's amazing. But go ahead.
It's like next you'll be telling me the sky is blue. But I mean, well, see, to be fair, I mean, this is nothing new. Not from Microsoft, but video game companies have hired people to go on places like. See, this is why I don't trust reviews. The gaming companies hire people to go on places like Metacritic and not Joystick. Joystick's their own independent thing, but places like Metacritic and write really positive things about it, and so this is nothing new. They've been doing it in the movie business for years, I would say decades. They've been doing it for God knows how long. So, I mean, this is not anything new at all. And it's going to be one of those things that until somebody calls them out on it, it's just going to get more and more. It's just going to get more and more out of hand, more and more escalated, until So like somebody's going to be like, "Hey, I know what you're doing here," and they have done it, and for some reason they still have not got it through their heads that it's like we're fucking on to you,
It is, and honestly, Tony, with E3 and all this type of stuff, besides all Microsoft craziness, what are you looking forward to for the entire E3? Because there have been some interesting stuff already mentioned E3. Castlevania 2 launched out to, which has got Dracula in the present day. That looks interesting. Kiefer Sutherland's going to be the new voice of Snake.
Okay, I have a lot to say about this.
Ooh.
Okay, this pisses me off to no end. Because I grew up on the Metal Gear Solid franchise. David Hayter is and will always be Snake. That's all there is. That's all there is to it. Kiefer Sutherland is a pretender to the throne. He is. I don't care how good. Jack Bauer is not Solid Snake, okay?
Mm.
And now, okay.
You know.
Okay. See, here's the thing. In Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, David Hayter played Snake as a much older gentleman, as a much older man, voice and all. And why did they get rid of him? Because it said in 1984 Snake is 49 and they need someone with that gruff older man voice. David Hayter's been doing this for 20 years. I think he's a voice actor. He's a writer. I think he knows how to do that. And the fact that, and we'll see. I can live with I can almost kind of deal with the fact of Kiefer Sutherland doing it because, you know, whatever that happens. But
and
the fact
it could be good cross promotion because 24 is going to come back. So,
dude, fuck 24. Seriously, I never liked that. I never liked that show. But the fact that they never even told David that they were doing it. Now, for all we know, I could be saying all of this, and they pull a Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah, because they have Ground Zeroes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because they have the other one, and who's not to say that David Hayter won't reprise Solid Snake in Ground Zero, and they might, like I said, they might pull a Metal Gear Solid 2 in Phantom Pain.
No, I hated that game.
I liked the game. Honestly,
the game, which was nice for like a couple hours, but you have to sit the game, control it down and watch like a 4-hour movie, a badly, horrible, conspiracy-laden, fairy type movie. That's something like even Alex Jones wouldn't even put pen to paper to. But
well,
But honestly, I am looking forward to it. It's an open world game, which is something that's much.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Being able to have it be in an open world, that is going to be interesting. Let's see what else. I'm okay. I know we stopped talking about it, but I'm interested in seeing what Microsoft has to bring to the table at E3 because they were talking about all the big shit's going to be at E3. They better have some damn good things to say at E3 because I say this as a quasi Xbox fanboy. I am incredibly close to I am on the verge of saying screw it and going and buying a PS4.
Yeah.
So, even the Ouya at this point is looking really good.
Yeah, it is. And honestly, there's a lot of things that look really interesting in PS4. Some of the games look interesting. And the Wii will probably have some, Wii U will probably have the new Smash Brothers title, bringing another game, they just recently brought Earthbound for the Wii U, which I'm probably gonna get that just for that game because I never played Earthbound, never. Yeah,
Earthbound. What can you say? It's fucking Earthbound. Earthbound. It's one of the great RPGs out there.
And it's modern day, which is nice.
Yeah. Let's see. Also at E3, looking forward to what Sony's got coming out. I'm looking forward to what the big three have got coming out. Even Nintendo. Even though
they're not going to have a big E3 conference. I think they're going to go up to a couple Best Buys and have their demos there. I'm trying to see if they are going to have some demos there. Let's see if I can at least get some footage of that.
Yeah, I know that they're doing something at E3, but I know they're not having like a big to do.
It's cost, man.
thing.
It's cost issue, which is smart because
Yeah, it's smart. It's very smart.
It's just a business thing, so But honestly, I think with E3, I'm hopeful. I'm just hopeful that this just interesting for Microsoft. The terrible week for Microsoft. They need to do something great at E3 to really knock people's socks off. And if it takes it, maybe delay the console for like another year to fix some of these problems.
Yeah, because if you think about it, if you think about this whole thing, there really doesn't need to be another console right now. I personally don't think. I think that the Wii U is on par with the 360 and the PS3. I don't think. Xbox 360 has been around for like what, 8 years, longer than that. PS3 has been around for a while. We don't need enough. I thought this console cycles went around very, very quickly, and we don't need one right now. There's still plenty of life left in these current generation consoles. There's plenty of resources in these consoles that have not been
tapped.
that have not been tapped yet. I mean, it took 10 years to fully stretch the PS2 to its limits. I still don't think that we're there yet.
Yeah, but I think, you know what, it's going to be a very interesting ride, man. That's what I got to say. It's going to be a very interesting ride. Anyway, man, it's been 42 minutes. I haven't been taking too much of your time. Hopefully, not too much.
It's all good, man. Anytime I can get on here and bet you about something, it's always good.
All right, man. Thank you so much for joining me. That's Tony from Tony's Tech Talk and from the Horrorcast and Raw said or whatever he's doing and everything else, man. Thank you so much for joining me.
No problem.
All right, man. Peace.
Later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been 43 minutes. Wow. And you know what? Screw it. I'm going to give my quick thoughts about the Rampage Jackson to TNA stuff. And, yeah, it's not much of a segue, so deal with it. I think it's a good idea, and it looks like Spike TV is footing the bill for most of it. I like this idea. It looks like he's really committed to being a wrestler. I think he has some Bellator commitments first, but I think he really will be something exciting. I really hope this is not going to burn him because I really like King Mo. I hope King Mo was going to persist, but ever since, I keep hearing these reports that he's not really taking it seriously, so, I think it's a loss. So, honestly, I think TNA should hopefully cut him, King Mo, what have you, but hopefully Rampage Jackson. There is a big deal. I'm liking him. I'm hopeful that this could be something really big. And it looks like they're pushing for. It looks like they're going to be pushing for him versus Kurt Angle. And I think Rampage, if he wants to, I think this could be, if he really is pushing himself, I think it could be actually a really decent match. Probably better at least than Wes Briscoe versus versus Wes Briscoe, Angle versus Briscoe, but anything's better than Wes Briscoe because as good as he is, he's 30 years old. I don't think he's even going to come close to his family's legacy. And honestly, I think Rampage, even though he's 34, I think he has honestly some good upside. And have him be like that special attraction. I think TNA could actually hopefully bring up some ratings and such and become something a little bit more. I think this could be a really positive influence for TNA. Thank you so much for listening. This is a Dukect Lounge. Thank you so much. I got to give my shout out to Tony. Dude was awesome. Thank you to all the guests who got here. Thank you, guest 3, very much for joining me in the Dukect Lounge. It has been a very, very fun episode. Let's see. You're gonna hopefully will see this on my YouTube page, my Blip Screw Attack. Wherever I can get a video series, I will put this video up. I will put this video up. Make this the video and everything else. So thank you so much once again for joining me. This is Dukect here. Peace and love. I will see y'all when I see y'all later.